Hi Cliff, this is Dora, and this is the video I was talking to you about earlier today. So I'm just going to jump right in so I can keep it as short as possible. So I first did a search for home remodeling companies or construction companies in El Cajon, California, and I had to go to the second page to actually find organic results. But right here is what's called the map pack, which is very valuable. So if you can get into the map pack, you will pull the majority of the online business into your company, especially if you're number one. The way you can do that is just to make sure that you have plenty of citations. There's tons of directories out there, so get your information into them. That will help you to rank in the map pack. Also, make sure that your Google business page is completely updated and optimized with everything that you need so that you can rank higher organically. So by the time I did find your top competitor back on the second page, and it looks like it's this design company, Fine Design. So I'm going to compare with them, even though they may not be exactly the same as you, just because it was hard to find one. So it could be really easy for you to rank higher. You'd ultimately want to get above all those directories on the first page. So this is your website. It's a gorgeous site. I'm going to click OK. And you do have some content on here, which is fantastic. A lot of sites just don't have any content at all. But it's great. You've got the form down here and a map. So you do have good information on your website. I would recommend that add some content. Right now, to get on the first page and stay there, most companies are finding that they need about 1,500 words of relevant content. When Google's crawlers come out, they count the words and then they also determine if your content is relevant or not. And they seem to really like about 1,500 words. Make sure it's key-rich, relevant content, and that will help you to rank organically as well. Let's look at the competition. Oh, maybe it's just finding things. So you know what? I didn't even actually find the competition. So let's go back here really quickly and see if we can actually find one that's an actual company and not a directory. So see, all of these, there's tons of these that are just directories. You can click on every single one of them and go in there and add your information. And let's see. So this would be the competition instead. So I am going to use this and put it in here so that we have something to compare it with. Sorry about that. I thought I had it all done. So anyway, this is looking at their website. It's not any better than yours. It actually has less content. So one of the reasons they're probably ranking higher than you, or maybe they have a little more content, but is probably one of these things I'm going to talk about here. So this is a program called Ahrefs, and this is kind of allows me to look at your company and see how it's doing. And so right now, your domain rating, which is the power of your website, is a 0, but your trust rating, which is the UR, is 4.3. So those will come up naturally as you add some high quality backlinks. A backlink is just when somebody gives you a shout out and says, hey, these guys are fantastic, and puts a link to your business and whatever it is that they're posting, be it a blog or, a Facebook post, whatever it might be. It can also be directories linking back. So right here are your backlinks, and as you can see, they have their own power, their domain rating. And I am going to click here so we can go from the top down. So these are good power, the 90s and the 80s. And you can see that, you've got some good power with the ones that you do have. So in order to get a higher ranking than your competition, you need to make sure that you get as many high value backlinks as possible. And I'll show you how to do that here in just a second. So for keywords, it's fantastic. You've got 19 keywords right now. You're not pulling any traffic with them yet, but you could. So CCC cabinets, since you're ranking number 39, you're not pulling anything in, but look at how many people look for that every month, 1.2 thousand people. So if you were able to move up your rank by utilizing some keywords, you would be pulling in business or at least contacts from that. People are looking for custom cabinetry in San Diego, 300 people. If you got into that top 5, you would get business from that. These are not hard keywords to get. This is the keyword difficulty. And there is a significant volume available to you to utilize those keywords and pull in more traffic for yourself. This is going to be the competitor site. Let's look at theirs. Let's see their backlinks. Oh, they don't have any backlinks. So they must be pulling in their power through their keywords because they are getting a little bit of traffic. And maybe their domain's a little bit older. That can make a difference too. Actually, let me try this really fast. Let's just take it out the location and see if that will help us get a little bit more info. Yeah, there we go. So that's why they're pulling it in because it looks like it was separating it down to a different page. So I apologize for that. Their UR and DR are actually really good because they have almost a 1-to-1 ratio, which is perfect. Their backlinks, they've got 1.4 thousand of them. And so as you can see, when it comes up, there are a lot of really high powered backlinks in here with some good trust volume. So that's awesome. But you can get these too. So see, here's the domain rating and here is the trust. All you have to do is use a program. You probably wouldn't want to use this Ahrefs because it is a bit spendy, but you can go in and find your competitors' backlinks and you click on each one and you put in your information. And I know it sounds a bit tedious, but backlinks aren't just for one company. Most of them are for whoever wants to go in and take the time to put their information in, and that's what will help you to rank higher. So I would definitely recommend doing that. And then for keywords, they've got like 912. So this must be a statewide company, but let's just look at it real fast. So with this one, there's 5.4 thousand looking for excavation contractors. I don't think that that's something that you do. So what you can do is go through their keywords because see, they're gaining a ton of traffic in here. You can go through and find what does pertain to your company, or maybe you'll find just some cabinetry or other things like that in here. There's going to be pages of this. So you can actually utilize those same keywords, the ones that have a lot of volume, and put them on your site too. And you can check with other companies that are, like I said, that you can compare to, because these guys don't do exactly the same thing, but I wanted you to see and have an idea of what you might be able to pull in. So anyway, this is what I wanted to show you. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I will follow up with you tomorrow and see if you have some feedback for me. Thank you.